We're here. I was hoping to put the car near where I pitch up for the night. I should have been more specifically ordered or booked. There's loads of mushrooms down here. There's some more here. There's loads scattered in the overgrowth there. Anyway, yes, right. Well, the idea of coming out today was to get back into the swing of it. And I found this little woodland, which is no toilets, no running water, no hookup, nothing. There it is, 11B. That's what my booking says. I was hoping to get the car in here, but there's, you're not allowed to drive in. There's a fire pit. I don't mind if you have a fire pit, but I won't be having a fire pit. I don't know, it's just like bricks. Obviously a few people have been here. A few people have been trying to burn wet wood. And there's a tree there I saw on the way in a minute ago. I'm going to cut this bit of string off. Something's been tied on there. It looks like garden twine. It's been hacked with an axe, small hatchet or a large knife. Someone's hacked the shit out of this tree, which causes it, to get infected and all sorts. But yeah, if you're going to tie to a tree, obviously people do forget. It might not have been deliberate. Newcastle's like 10 minutes away, but it is so quiet. Right, let's get set up. Right, so as I say, I don't want to be too far from the car. I think I'm going to put the hammock and tarp up here just to sleep in, and then do everything else up by the vehicle. Can't walk far, I can't carry much, can't do much with my hands. We shouldn't have came really, but yeah, obviously let's try and get comfortable on my kneeling pad. This is the wowsly all season wild camping channel. I started this about 3 years ago because my other channel, my first channel, got cluttered, so we made separate channels for different things. And I've always had lung disease for years, but I didn't know I had it until a few years ago. So I got quite ill, had to stop going out, couldn't walk far, and then about a year or so ago my fingers got bad, not related to the lung disease, and they're not too bad today, but I've lost mobility in these two, thumb, that one and my thumb, so I can't like grip things or tie the hammock up, open bottles of pop. It's like they split open from the inside. I can see big gouges on them on the inside under the skin, and all of a sudden they just open up, big bits of skin coming off. I said, Rock, I can't feel, if I pick up a bit of paper I can't grip it or feel it. So that's why I want to be near the car, just so any problems I can just drive off. But we're going to make the most of it, because I do miss being out and about. But yeah, just going to take it easy and adapt. But it's been, I've done, like I said, 3 camps in the last 3 years, and I've been able to do them because they were group camps and there was people there. But going off on my own is a bit of a no-no. It's just adding unnecessary risks. We've got to keep her indoors happy. But we're out today. If we can't do it, we'll just go home. Don't know till we try. And time's getting on. I haven't got a clue what time it is. 1:30. Next to no sleep last night. That's for tonight. Gonna have cheeseburgers. A couple of cheeseburgers tonight. I've got bread rolls on the back seat. There's the ducting for the diesel heater. I did bring it just in case, because I was hoping to camp together, but I don't know. So I'd rather bring it than not bring it. So yeah, got some super noodles now. Gonna have barbecue beef. The other option's chicken. Just want a snack to keep me going. So I'm just waiting for about now to put the noodles in. Now I'm out of breath. Temperature's a little bit cooler. Sun's just there, so we've not got long of daylight left. What we've got here, 3 o'clock. I had about half hour nap in the hammock, and then I decided to put, because the hammock was from that tree to that tree, decided to put the tarp up. Wasn't enough space, so I had to move it to where it is now. Just get that breeze off. There's a bit of a breeze that comes through, so we're going to go closed end A-frame. That's the DD Travel Bivvy hammock. Yeah, closed end A-frame, and then I've got the option. This way it gets good. I've got the option to bring the diesel heater down. So I've got the diesel heater up in the car, and the battery box. The battery box is portable. It's close enough to carry it, and the same with the diesel heater. And the diesel heater's got a remote, so if I wake up for the night or in the morning, I can just push the button. Again, my health's my priority. It's all right being uncomfortable and roughing it for a night or two, or getting wet, or getting cold, or being uncomfortable. If I get like the flu or bronchial pneumonia or anything, you know, that's just not good. Not good. My hands were fine before when I put the hammock up. I managed to do that, but when I moved it, hands are killing now. So I'm gonna have to go to the car and find some cream to put on. But I thought I'd put the hammock up, then make a coffee. I woke up, I was a bit cold and tired. I thought, right, make a coffee. And I thought, no, set that up because I need that for tonight. Then make a coffee. And now I'm out of breath. I can sit down at the car and make a brew. But yeah, it's just a case of this weekend seeing what I can and can't do. I used to run for rear carrying fucking grand pianos. Not exactly, but I used to be. We were all a lot fitter and younger. But you know, I've just got to start. I've had a lot of time off, outdoors and stuff, and I need to know what I can do, and not find my limits, but just find out what I can do without making it difficult. I might make a coffee and have a walk around because we've not investigated this woodland yet. It looks quite good. I do like this Land Rover. Someone's kindly left here. So we've got like a kitchen and battery box in it. It's great, that. was going to dig a hole and use the little rectangle cake cooling trays, but that came with this gasifier. Never used it, so I'm going to do one burger at a time on here. Let that burn down at coals. Hopefully get a burger on the go. Cheeseburger, sorry. I'm hungry. It'll be dark soon. I need to get some food. One burger at a time is a pain in the neck. Getting there, it's just slowly. Just been on the phone to the missus, and I think I burnt the end of this because I wasn't really watching it. I was on the phone. But yeah, the coals have died right down in the bottom now. It just takes time. Right, we've run out of daylight. Just cooked it, cut it open, and I've left my bread rolls in the car. So it's been on. I mean, that retains heat for ages. So there's a few coals at the bottom still going. Like to leave it on a bit longer. Longer the better. Didn't bring any butter this time, so I'm going to be savage and not butter my rolls. But leave in the comments, do you butter your rolls? You're not bothered? Are you a butter roll person? Tell you what I'm going to do though. I'm going to put one cheese, fake plastic cheese, on the bottom. Without dropping it, because I've cut it in half. If I drop this, I'll be fuming. That's alright, bit of nature. That's fine. And then I'll put another bit of cheese on top. I'll multitask while I'm doing that. I'll take that off. Start dropping in the second burger if I want one. Right. That should slowly just engulf. Second bit of cheese. I normally just have one. Might be too much cheese for me. A bit of old tomato ketchup. Oops, not too much. That's way too much. We don't want that much bloody ketchup. Oh dear. I bought this bottle from home and I forgot that it just works out at full speed. Damn. Ugh. Cheeseburger. Great. And it's pitch black now. The smell's been doing me head in for like 20 minutes because I can smell it and it smelled gorgeous. But it's nice now to finally bite into it. What have we got here? 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock on the dot. Gorgeous. Same, it's too dark to see anything. Don't I'm doing that, you can't see. Alright, burger number 2. Kind of cut it open a little bit, have a look, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use that. I mean, it's handy to cook one thing, one burger, or a couple of chicken legs or something, but practicality. Right, we're doing one cheese now. One cheese. And the problem with this ketchup is it's knackered and it comes out like a million miles an hour and you don't get to see where it goes. That'll do. Just a drop. You do is spreading that butter ketchup round. That'll do. There's the money shot. It's a wasp. Something landed on my head earlier and I sort of knocked it off as soon as it landed. I thought something fell out of a tree, but I reckon it was that. Ooh. I've just made a coffee I can hear parks on the air, so I'm going to sit here. My phone's on charge. I can't use it because we got a wasp. I'm just going to sit in the chair, listen to these people on the radio doing parks in the air, and enjoy my coffee while getting stung. I'm glad I saw him and I didn't just pick my phone up. Always have adequate lighting. I put an extra light on because I was making a brew. That one there, that's the one I cooked with. It's magnetic, I can stick it anywhere, hang it up in the hammock. But I've got that one up there, and I just thought that's not enough to make a brew. So I stuck that one on the side, and without that I wouldn't have seen Mr. Waspy. Right, so we have got the battery box out the car in the top with the hammock. The whole idea of having it all portable is that you can just take it out and use it portable. So we're going to see if these big brains working, I can't think what they're called, post terminal ports. Terminal ports. Put them on the battery box. We've got 2 USB ports there, 2 USB ports there, 12 volt, 12 volt, and then post terminal ports. There. So that's wired up. And on the top, I'm missing some LEDs and lights there in the car. Took them out already. There, remote. Now if I push that, oh, I can hear it. It's either going to work or it's not. You see the pipe? I don't think it's going to work because look at the gap, and I'll have a similar gap on this side. Let's see if I can climb out. Diesel here. It probably isn't going to work, but why not? We need to try these things, don't we? So we'll try that. If it works, I mean, I've got a big gap around the bottom of the tarp. The exhaust is there. I've got a bit of a gap here. I mean, I could close it off. I just filled it up. I think it's got a 5 litre tank, so I've just put some diesel in it. I'm going to see what it does. The problem is, oh, there we go, it's clicking now. So we're going to come back in 5 minutes and see if this has gone terribly wrong. Or, I mean, I was going to bring a battery bank in here, little pocket one, just to charge my phone or run a light. But yeah, now I've got 4 USBs. Well, that's roaring now. Right, I'm going to go get some fairy lights, an extension lead, and then come back in a minute and see if that's warm. That's fucking stupid, that is. It's not even cold. I've been sat in the car listening to the HF radio, and it's not even cold tonight. I'll find my way back to the car. If that works, I mean, the big tent I've got, it just takes the chill off, and that big tent is huge. But I wanted that portable diesel heater. I didn't want to build it into the car because I might want to take it out. I didn't want to build it into the trailer because I might want to use it somewhere else. So I'm just running a little USB battery bank there for this light now, and I grab them lights on my phone and go back to the hot hammock closed end A-frame tent, whatever. Let's go and see if it's warm. Right, well, I've had to take the fleece off and just go down to a t-shirt. I brought the chair in. There's no room to spin the camera around. I bought the laptop where I take the ham radio, just so I can access QRZ and the internet. And I'm just going to watch. That was a good one. I'll watch that one again. And I turn the diesel heater down to number 1 because I'm sweating. Morning. We are up. Not up and about, just up. Gonna heat up a couple of croissants and then probably a couple more. I've already made a coffee, and we're going to show you the setup in a minute with the diesel heater in the A-frame, closed A-frame tarp tent with the hammock. Yeah, I slept well. I did wake up twice. Well, actually, I woke up 3 times or I wouldn't be here. So I woke up, first time I woke up, I think the hammock had stretched. I could feel I was nearly touching the floor. So I didn't like the way I was sleeping. I got out, readjusted the hammock, got back in, fell asleep. Then the wind picked up. I mean, Storm Amy was a few days ago, and last night the wind was howling through here. So that woke me up. 20 minutes or so, I probably fell back asleep. Then obviously I woke up to get filling waters. I am completely useless in the mornings without getting some sort of fluid coffee inside me. Something to eat. I don't wake up unless I've got something going inside me. So yeah, I watched Camping with Steve last night, Steve Wallace, and then I watched 2 episodes of Scrap Heap Challenge. I think that took me to about midnight. And Scrap Heap Challenge is brilliant. There's some really old bits online. Yeah, I mean, if I didn't have that battery box, I mean, I could have stood the laptop anyway, but I probably would have just been like either looking at social media or just watching YouTube videos on my phone, which doesn't bother me because I've got a tablet. I've got a tablet phone, so it's an 8-inch phone, so it's basically a tablet, but it's a phone, just a normal Android phone. Big battery, rugged, 2 layers of Gorilla Glass screen protector. So it's, you know, the waterproof 48 megapixel camera. It's old, it's cheap, but it does a job. If I haven't got my laptop or tablet, if I want to go, like you said yesterday, using QRZ on a phone is terrible. But at least, you know, I've got an 8-inch phone that makes things like that more bearable. But I like to remote operate my PC at home, and that's better with a tablet or laptop than it is with a phone. Let's see if I burn myself on these. Oh, just right. Yeah, the other thing, I think the first time I got reminded this morning when I got up, reminded about when I used to own a woodland in the south 4 or 5 years ago. I think it's before I bought the motorhome and lived in that. It's after a storm. I used to get up and immediately just walk around the entire woodland and see what had come down, what needs to come down. And I woke up today, this morning, about half an hour ago, and my immediate reaction was walk around and see if the track's clear, see what trees need to come down, what's been brought down. It was really weird. The only problem with this place, it's not even a thing, apart from the toadstools everywhere that look pretty, the red ones with the white dots, that's not really a problem, is being out of here by 11. Obviously, I don't know if someone else is booked in for 12. So times say you've got to be out by 11. I like to hang around and chill out all day, but on the other hand, I've also got to empty the car completely for tomorrow. Driving to Blackpool, I need the 7 seats, so I've got to pack up. Luckily I don't have to pack up neatly, I can just throw everything in the car because it's all got to come out the other end. But yeah, let's have a look at the setup. There we go. Bought that from Amazon a while ago, just because it was cheap. I wanted one but didn't need one, and there's always a difference between want and needs. I don't like buying things that I want. Well, I really wanted a diesel heater and I couldn't decide if I should get a portable one like this or a kit that I have to sort of build yourself. And I thought, well, I don't need one to go anywhere, so I don't need a kit. So I bought this portable thing, and I think I used it in Fort Paul in the winter. That was it, yeah, as opposed to a log burner. But then second night I used a log burner, only because the tent was, I think, too big for this to keep up with. Sitting in front of it's fine. So there we go, there's the, you get a little bit of pipe. I bought a big bit of pipe. I don't know how much of this we saw last night, but there we go, just the pipe coming in here. I should have put a middle peg in both sides because I did have a bit of flapping around. As I said, the wind did pick up. Both ends were sort of open like that. I could have done a better job there, but sat here watching a scrap heap challenge. I was toasty. I've got the odd cold breeze on my back now and then, but moments later, low setting was, couldn't really feel anything. I put my hand there, I could feel the cold coming out of it. Hot setting was too warm in here for me because I turned it on to high and then got into the hammock, and it was unbearable as I was trying to get in and lay down. It was just too hot, so I had to turn the heater off to get into the hammock. And then I woke up, God knows, I don't know what time it was, but I woke up with the wind. And I leant over, got the remote and just pushed the button, fired up, and I just drifted back off to sleep. Yeah, big difference, big difference. I mean, I don't think it was cold last night. I didn't feel cold. I don't think it was cold. It was maybe 8 degrees, could have been 10. Might have got down to 4, I don't know. Especially when the wind picked up. I think the temperature dropped then, which is why I pushed the remote and fired it back up. Right, I've got an hour and a half to get packed up and get out of here. I could, in theory, just pack up in 15 minutes, chuck everything in the car and just go. Like I I've got to walk backwards and forwards. I've just done that twice. I'm out of breath. And yesterday when I put the hammock up, that was the maximum my hands can take. Because when I had to move it to the next trees that are wider to get the tarp up, I hurt my fingers. And then last night, eating and stuff, I had a couple of sore fingers, well, they're always sore, but worse than normal. And then when I woke up for the night and had to readjust the hammock again, I really knackered my fingers. So I'm in agony today. I can't move that index finger there. And it is about to split open, probably on the drive home. Or if I do anything else. So I've got to be careful with my hand now. Like I said, I've got to go to Blackpool tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it, driving all the way there just to take a tram ride and then come all the way home again. But the station manager wants to see the lights. I went to Blackpool years ago as an adult. Didn't enjoy it. It is literally for kids. And I might enjoy it tomorrow, but I doubt it. I'm going to take my handheld with me. Maybe put an earphone in. We'll see. Right, let's go on. Yeah, so tomorrow this will be a minibus. And all this will be out of it. This weekend, it's a weekday. It's Thursday now. So this midday camp, midweek camp, I've got to think, what have I learned? I've learned packing up a sleeping bag hurts my fingers. Resetting up my tarp and hammock multiple times hurts my fingers. Walking around the woodland and backwards and forwards to the car 1,000 times puts me out of breath. Just got the exhaust, well, the pipe, my cordage bag to take back. Two things. Firstly, I need my knife. Secondly, there it is. This has done my head in all week. Next to the car, rusty old strongbow. Never seen a strongbow. Does strongbow even look like that? That does me head in. I've been seeing that every time I turn around. Goes back. This bit of cord is here. I mean, this can't be helped. Someone's cut a bit of paracord. Things like that can't be helped. But I'm just picking up what I've seen because it's going to bug me if I leave and don't do anything about it. When I first came in yesterday, I noticed a few trees had been attacked by an axe or a large bladed item. Seen a lot of trees vandalised in popular campsites, and there's kids and adults just hacking. There it is. Bit of string. This isn't going to do the tree any good at all. Someone's probably had lights up here or cordage with a tarp. Could have been anything, but that's not going to do the tree any good at all. And well, that probably will break down over 10 or 20 years. It's not going to do another mushroom. It's not going to do anything here, wildlife especially. Be a bird choke on it. I've seen birds swallow string before and stuff they shouldn't be eating. Oh, glad we came back. That's going to be my last trip when I brought back the pipe. That's the end of the pipe. There's me saying don't leave stuff. That's the back of the car emptied out. Just going to give it a hoover out, get these seats back in, and then use it as a 7-seater tomorrow. That one goes to the house. Plug sockets in the living room. That one's going to go to the hoover. So now we can hoover with solar power. And just like that, back to a 7-seater. So we can get little ones here tomorrow. Well, that's got to come out. They'll end up playing with that. That's a floating rope for water rescue. I'll be putting just took the first aid kit out this side, but the first aid kit will be going back in. And I'm gonna move that fire extinguisher. Just I don't trust 6-7-year-olds in the back of here with a floating rope and a fire extinguisher. Now there's one 12-volt socket down there. Got a bit of space to put drinks and crap both sides. Plenty of leg room.